Hello and welcome back to Duke Nukem Forget It.
Dismember enemies with the shotgun for business and pleasure. How is
Yeah,
that?
you don't say.
Dismember something with a gun.
And
It's
we're
not
getting
hard
into the controversial level.
What isn't controversial about this game?
Well, this is the most controversial one because we get we'll run into it, but this is one of the levels that don't have a soundtrack, and I'm actually using a soundtrack from Duke Nukem 2, which is called Duckin', I believe.
Of course it's called that.
It's actually an interesting song piece. But of course, if you know,
Did the
you're
environment
an
just
old
scream?
school, huh?
And you broke whatever that was.
I think so.
Did the environment scream?
No. The guy screamed. If you didn't notice, there was a guy flew by, a dead body.
Didn't see
Rather.
that.
Don't use your Duke vision here, especially around those things, because it really screws up your vision.
Did he
What?
do what I think he did to open that?
God.
Yes, he did. That's one of the reasons why this level is controversial. We'll get to other reasons.
Can I go play Metroid Prime? Any of the three? Or hell, Metroid Other M?
Oh look, we get introduced to one of the annoying enemies ever.
Zulu?
Hey!
Yeah,
Essentially,
I
yes.
think
Wrong
annoying enemy.
universe.
You can't throw bombs or shoot rockets at it because it will take them and throw them back at you with its mind control ability. So the only way to take it out is shotgun shells and bullets.
What the?
So yeah,
Get those things.
if you
Get
hear,
those things
It
can
seems like-
teleport.
Duke here is taking a reference from Doom, with the most powerful weapon being the shotgun.
yeah, half the time it's not
I
even
can't believe I
powerful.
just said that.
Yeah, like how close I was. You'd think the enemy would die from just one shotgun shell really close to the face. But no, that's not the case. Anyway, we move to the second reason why this level is controversial is because if you hear it, you'll hear women crying in agony. And that's because the women that were taken by the aliens are being impregnated. Impregnated.
Impregnated.
Yep.
Ew.
Really glad I can't hear it.
Ay, oy.
In most cases, because I don't think it gets introduced till the part 2 of the Hive, which is after this one. Aliens will pop out of the bodies.
Alien reference, anybody? A good movie?
Pretty much. And yes, it is mandatory to kill the women that were impregnated and encapsulated, because if you don't, you'll deal with a lot of bullshit with the aliens later on.
Oh, lovely.
Which adds the
That's
third reason
also
why this...
enjoyable.
No. I don't. This
Well,
is the
that
most
was
painful level
sarcasm.
in my book. Especially this part right here.
Oh, that's charming.
Okay.
What did he say?
Charmer Duke. No, you won't. Trust me, you won't. Because that shit happens. That's reason number 4 why this level is controversial.
Wow, those fuckers hatch fast.
And the 5th controversial reason is We don't see it in this video, or in this
Ever.
game, period, but they have wall boobs, okay? If you slap the wall boobs, you increase your ego.
Well, considering
Wow.
your ego went up every time he opened one of those damn doors.
I've got nothing to say.
And this is
Other than
the
fact I'd rather
reason
fight the
why
flood than go through here.
I played this. You know, this is the reason why I played through this game with 100% save, because I was not going to go through so much shit to increase my ego. No. If I already did
Okay, I
that,
can
I'm going to go
appreciate
ahead
that.
and use it. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Kits?
There's only, well, one. I'd rather fight the flood than go through this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Two. I can't blame you for not wanting to do all that. There's only so much bullshit one can pick. And frankly, I'm sick just watching this game. But I've never played
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, this is
it. 'Cause
one
this
of
goes
the.
against all my morals.
This is the one and only controversial levels in this entire game.
Oh, lovely.
Yep. Be lucky you don't sit through half the shit that I've encountered, you know, during my first playthrough of this game. I try to avoid as much shit as possible through this playthrough, and I hope you guys
Yeah, this
appreciate
is-
it.
Oh, we
yeah,
do.
pretty,
Oh, I
pretty
do.
much.
So this is the Hive Part 2.
See, that tip right there. Bullshit knockback mechanics would like to have a word with you.
What was that?
So this is another soundtrack that I used, and actually it's well, I wanted to pay a little homage to the newly released, even though it was last year, of Rise of the Triad 2013, because this is the soundtrack
You put a
called
put good music to a crappy game.
yeah,
Well,
pretty
it makes it more
much.
bearable.
Yeah, it's tolerable.
Okay, I'll grant that.
Every time you open a door, I cringe a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We move into the
Oh.
final controversial reason. I think it's a
Are
room
we
ahead,
traveling
but
through a
I'm
body?
jumping the gun here. There's these things called the impregnator aliens that spits out their sperm at you.
Ew.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ugh.
And sadly, the enemy does make many appearances after this level, but not by
Yeah.
much.
That hurt.
my morals are screaming.
Uh,
Eh.
this is the
Okay,
final
aliens
level of
Did
the...
it right. Did the impregnation
Yeah.
thing right at least.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand where they were going with this, but they did it so wrong, and it makes me cringe, and I can understand they can get away with it from, you know, Duke
Once.
Nukem 3D, considering the fact that there's hardly any voice acting at all.
Mhm.
That, and at the time, you know, the game was actually really doing good, but this is Duke Nukem Forever we're talking about, and it's just
They should have stuck with
Cringe.
a mostly silent protagonist.
yeah, yeah. Good luck trying to figure that out on your first playthrough.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, how the hell are you
seriously.
supposed to know that?
Actually, when I got stuck here for the longest time, actually, and it got to the point to where I said fuck it and watched Tobuscus's playthrough of Duke Nukem Forever at the time.
Tobuscus did this?
Yes.
I
Learn
wonder what
something new
his
every day.
reaction was.
Yeah.
Was his reaction similar to ours?
No. But,
Which direction was his reaction? Was he cringing or was he enjoying it?
he was cringing for the most part, if
A
I
lot
recall.
of people would. If any
It's-
guy goes through this and doesn't cringe, he needs to get.
His head
Well, I
examined?
mean, it's one thing to like not, and you could just be like, oh, all this is really dumb.
Now,
But
this
it's
is
another
the
thing
part.
to be like, oh, this is quality entertainment, like that.
I'll
would
be right
like,
back,
Yeah,
guys.
that's when you circumcise the dude.
That doesn't help much. That is the first death. Is that the first death?
No.
I think that's like the third or fourth.
At this point, I don't really give a damn. But this is the part where you want to utilize your bombs to destroy the environment,
Hell and back.
because those aliens can pick up anything around them and throw them at you. Now, there is a way that you can get away with hurting them with explosive, but you have to time it just right to set off the detonator for the bomb to cause any damage before they throw it back at you.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back. What did I miss?
Welcome back. But
Nothing really.
we're getting really close to finishing this level, thankfully.
Good.
So, if I can give my advice, if you somehow pick up this fucking game, which I probably doubt it at this point, but if you deal with those enemies, just deal with the environments around you first, and then take care of those guys.
I've fought the Flood. I've fought Metroids. I have fought all sorts of disgusting shit across the dimensions. And this is just revolting.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, there's revolting as in like, it's kind of, you know, disgusting, but then there's revolting as in like, somebody else willingly made
Oh,
this.
look. They tried to pull off an alien reference, and it failed miserably.
I couldn't hear it.
The best way to clear out these rooms is using pipe bombs if you have any handy. So that way you don't have to deal with too much impregnators.
That just sounds wrong.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit.
There's,
See,
like I
yeah,
said, I
there's
fought the
one
Flood.
right now.
The Flood have the infection form. That's similar to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not nearly as disgusting.
There's so many wasted potential of this game, and this is where it really goes downhill. It really is.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
The rest of the
Welcome
game,
back.
the rest of the game, thankfully, is not this controversial, but this is one of
This
the
isn't
most
controversial,
controversial
dude.
levels.
This is tacky.
It's also disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will give them points
And
on interesting
unfortunately-
alien design, though.
Unfortunately,
I guess.
for me, you have to clear out this entire room before you can exit it.
Clear out of who?
The impregnators
Oh.
and stuff. Before walking up to that door to have the enemy pop out of it. Like so. And I think that's the end of it.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of the
Please.
video.
Yes, that's the end of it. Thank God.
Yeesh.
Seriously, it feels like we're traveling through an orifice.
I think that was the idea.
Yeah,
Not sure which
but at the
orifice,
same time, I
but
mean,
we're traveling through one.
I didn't get as disgusted, you know, with you know,
Gaia.
Jabba Jabba's belly. Well,
We're over the
they're
end.
good
I mean,
games,
the worst of it.
thankfully.
Everything else is smooth sailing.
Can I go fight Gygus, please?